Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. I'm Christina. I'm glad you're here. Welcome to a masterclass slash webinar slash online course from somebody in the multi-level marketing company iGenius who wants to teach us 3 strategies to building a business on autopilot. She wasn't really aware how to call this, so I'm going with all of the names that she put onto the invite. I attended Jasmine Elizabeth's class, a master class slash webinar slash online course about how to build an online business on autopilot. I'm excited. I cannot wait. Buckle up, Buttercup. Let's get into this.
Most recently, to build an autopilot business, also known as automated business. And I'm going to share my 3 strategies with you in this masterclass. Firstly, welcome. Grab your popcorn, grab your wine, because this training is going to be around 30 to 40 minutes long, and it's going to be so much packed information. Make sure to stay till the very end because I will be offering some bonuses for free, okay, that will help your digital marketing business. And this bonus will only be available for the next couple of hours after the webinar has finished. So don't forget, screenshot this training. I would love your feedback. I would love to know all about what you thought about this masterclass.
You don't want my feedback.
And also don't forget to ask your questions in the chat box below at any given time. Now, before we start, I want you to look at these next 30 to 40 minutes as an investment into your time, your future, your wealth, because the information that you are about to learn is going to truthfully take you to the next level. It has helped myself for many, many years, and also many other people who I've been able to coach, train in the online world for them to see success online. You are probably wondering if this training is even going to be right for you. So I wanted to ease your mind a bit. You are completely in the right place if you want to make a full-time income online, but the thought of seeing one-on-one clients all day, every day sounds super time-consuming and exhausting to you. You are also in the right place if you've tried promoting all types of affiliate programs, you've tried blogging, you've tried just anything on Instagram, a few one-on-one clients, but have gotten nowhere close to making a full-time income. You are also in the right place if you are ready to take your brand to the next level, to bring in an abundance of sales. You are also in the right place if you want to make an online income, but you just aren't 100% sure what you want to sell yet. You are also in the right place if you're ready to automate your business and ready to hit some big numbers this year, but you feel like your audience is too small to make a full-time income, and you have no idea what topic you could create an online course on, and you're probably thinking like, who would even buy from me?
So she's trying to pitch this pretty much to anybody and everybody, but she's also trying to teach people things she herself hasn't achieved either because she hasn't made an income online. She's trying that now, selling her bogus MRR courses, but she is in multi-level marketing. She joined the company iGenius before it was called iGenius. It was either called Wealth Generators or Cubera at the time. Then she went to Monate, and now she's back at iGenius. And that is really the core knowledge, if you will, that she has. But this is not a course or a master class or a webinar for recruitment. So this is about making an online income and branding yourself in the right way. Ironic because she herself hasn't been able to do that either. She is what you would consider a professional in multi-level marketing. And what I assume is happening, that she's not seeing the money that she wants to. She's also now promoting herself as a Wi-Fi coach, which is totally a thing. And she is selling MRR courses to make money that I believe she's not making in iGenius anymore. And to me, she's just a serial scammer. She jumped from one scam to another, and she does utilize the online world. She does utilize social media to do so, but that doesn't make you a successful online business entrepreneur.
And lastly, you are in the right place if you've been wishing you could finally say, I make money in my sleep. Does this sound like you?
No, it doesn't. And people don't make money in their sleep. You have to put in effort while you're awake. I hate that narrative.
If you found yourself nodding to any of those, then yes, you are 100% in the right place. And this training is going to blow your mind. And I'm so excited to be sharing these strategies with you. But before we begin, I want to formally introduce myself. My name is Jasmine Elizabeth, and I'm totally obsessed with salsa dancing. I am an Aquarius. I love artichokes. I am a Delulu girl, and that's actually how I got to where I'm at today with actions attached to it. I love to travel a lot.
Delulu is the short form for delusional. So whatever she's doing there, it has to do with the delusion, and I don't disagree.
And I also love to spoil my mom. And lastly, I am a multiple six-figure earner online for the past 4 years. And now I know this sounds totally different from everything else that I mentioned. So let me explain to you a little bit. So a few years back, I was just a broke girl living in my mom's basement and having literally $20 or less in my bank balance, which was totally a norm back then to me. And that was actually one of my most comfortable broke seasons in my life. But here's where it took a turn. 4 years ago, my life was very different from what it is now. I became a stay at home girlfriend, still broke though, which I'm going to explain further. And I met someone who showed me a reality that was filled with luxuries. He actually became my boyfriend and also became my provider. Now, I want to let you guys know that being spoiled, like, don't get me wrong, being spoiled felt so good. But in my case, it also came with a price. And that price was my peace. You know, I didn't realize how expensive having peace in my life was until it was completely robbed from me. And most people at the time thought that I was living the life because my life was quickly filled with luxuries, purses, cars. But truthfully, it was one of the most unhappiest times that I've ever experienced in my life. Crazy, right? And I had all the luxuries in the world and I was still not happy. I had quickly realized I had no more control over my life because I relied on someone else financially. One day, I made a decision that I did not want to live like this because I craved the freedom in my life. I craved the peace that I once had in my life. And I realized if I don't take control of my life and start figuring out how to rely on myself first, I will quickly find myself back to where I didn't want to go, which was my mom's basement and having a $20 bank balance, which was no longer my norm. My new norm was waking up to the most beautiful city view in a penthouse with my luxury car. But here's the thing, those things weren't my things. That luxury reality wasn't my reality because with one snap of a finger, it could have easily been taken away from me and I would have been right back to where I was. And that right there scared the crap out of me. And that quickly activated my urgency to start figuring life out for myself, which meant starting to make my own money and starting to give myself the world. And so I did. That was the day I decided to take the online world serious. I didn't want to go back to where I was. I wanted my own penthouse, but my own penthouse that I earned. I wanted to be able to spoil myself because of what I earned for myself. And right there and then, I had made a promise with myself that I would first rely on myself before I ever relied on anybody else. And that was the first time I ever committed to myself and showed up for myself and had the most insane amount of belief in myself to get exactly what I wanted. And that right there, that mindset is actually what took me to a multiple six-figure income in 6 months.
I'm aware that rags to riches story are a part of multi-level marketing, but apparently also of master classes if you want to sell these to people. It sounds to me though that she has lied to us for the past, 3 years. She says that last year she was able to take the online world seriously and she was able to make a substantial income herself, a multiple 6 and 7 figure income earner. And she wasn't before, because before that she was a stay-at-home girlfriend who then apparently after that relationship ended up in her mother's basement. Seems to be on brand to end up in people's basements as well. That means that she lied to us all of those years when she was in Monate, when she was allegedly so successful, and also in iGenius when she went back with her team. That means that she was financing her life via her boyfriend who paid for the penthouse, for the car, for the luxury items, and not she herself. Why am I supposed to believe somebody like this, who has obviously lied to me in the past? And then, in my opinion, this rags to riches story doesn't really work for somebody like me. I think it is more geared towards millennial audience who want to make an online income, who want to be digital entrepreneurs, because it sounds very, very superficial. I lived a life of luxury. The relationship from the partner that paid for all of this ended. So I had to downsize into my parents' basement, and now I had to come up with the money myself to finance a life of luxury. That just sounds super entitled, and I don't care about that. And it's also not a person I care about. If somebody tells me their story, how horrible their life was before, I think the stakes should be a little bit higher than now I have to pay for my Louis myself. And I understand that it might sound a little bit harsh, but I do not connect to her. I don't care about her. I do not like her the way she presents herself here, so I would not purchase from her. And then also the online income she mentioned she made about a year ago is not a classical online income. It's a broad field. We're not getting a lot of facts here, not a lot of specifics here. She was in a multi-level marketing company and she was able to benefit of the efforts of the people in her downline. That is how she made money. That is not an online income. And the security that she is looking for is also not something that she gets in this industry. Just like when somebody else provides for you and you don't have a legal agreement, can be gone like this. The same is true for multi-level marketing. If in iGenius, her entire downline breaks away, her paycheck tanks, and she doesn't have security either. So she's pretty much in the same situation. But now she's trying to sell online courses or webinars or something that is totally not pre-recorded with totally not fake chat conversations, which is really absolutely realistic and totally legitimate. So I'm getting weird vibes. Kommst du da mal runter?
But here was the problem though. I was making money, but I had no time. And your girl had a lot of dreams that required to have more time. And I was able, yes, to pay off my student loan debt with my online income. I actually wanted to help my mom so much because she is actually my driving force. She has done so much for me. She just made sure when we were growing up to make sure that me and my sister had it all. And I seen how hard she worked for that, working 3 jobs, coming home exhausted, but never showing weakness, always strength. I wanted to give her everything that she gave to me when I was growing up. I also wanted to travel the world and I wanted to just completely do whatever I want when I want it. Get up and go because I can. And so I started to think of these ideas of how can I help more people but still have more time for myself without trading my time for money. I was thinking of how can I make more money with less effort, working with ease, working smarter, not harder. I knew there were answers out there because I seen real life people doing this, being able to make money with ease. And that's when this year I had finally learned about an automated online business. Digital products, my loves. My aha moment, okay? Number one, this was going to solve the problem of helping more people all at once. Number two, make sales every single day. And number three, give me more time and location freedom. And so that's when I decided to create my first digital product, the ultimate branding course, plus learning how to set up a completely automated business. And guys, this is what blew my mind. In my first 3 days, I made $8,000 passively. That's when I became completely obsessed.
So this automated online business and her aha moment, as she calls it this year, is essentially, yet again, what she claims she has achieved already in Monate and in iGenius. This automated income from your downline, residual income, she has claimed all of those things before that she has those, but apparently she hasn't achieved them. But now, with this course, she has achieved it and she can teach us how to do that as well. That is such a scammy and sketchy approach yet again, and I do not believe one word this person says. It is essentially the same story. In Monate and in iGenius, she also wanted to help more people make sales every single day and have time freedom. I thought you had all of these things.
The online world was able to give me a life that I am so beyond grateful for today. It was able to let me gift my mom her dream car last year. It was able to allow me to move into my dream condo for the last 2 years that I earned for myself, and it has been able to allow me to travel the world, which I earned myself. Now, you're probably wondering, how much can you really make with an online course? Is this realistic for me? And let me tell you a little bit about some of the other girls who are also making a ton of money through these methods. On the left-hand side, you see Samar. On her first day, she made $1,500, and she also started with an Instagram account with 0 followers. The picture in the middle is a mommy who made $32,000 in her first 6 weeks of starting her digital marketing business. And then you see here on the right-hand side, we got Dre, who also started with an account of 0 followers, grew it in a couple of weeks, hit 2,000 followers, but not just that. She was able to get 96 customers and made $29,000 in 30 days. Guys, how insane. These are 3 totally different types of people, unique in their own way. And I show you this because all of this is super realistic, and yes, for a beginner as well, as long as you have a step-by-step proven strategy to follow. This is just proof that things can really happen for you if you just stay consistent.
This is proof for nothing. The people in those totally legitimate testimonials that she shows here, they have already been very well connected. Duremus is somebody who is in her downline, Dure, but she's not using her main account that she uses for MLM and to try to reel people into iGenius. She has set up a second account and then has promoted that also on her main account. She already had a good amount of following and said, hey, come on over to this other Instagram account and there you can purchase a really life-changing course, as did the other people. Samar, the first person she mentions here, it's the same story. She already had a decent following on Instagram, made up a second account. These are not people that start from scratch. And in my opinion, at least I know this for a fact for Dreamus, these are also people who have pretty much made an income before of scamming people. I call it scamming because that is my opinion, but they've done that via recruitment in multi-level marketing. So they already had a following and they already had people they could pitch this to. Plus the following online, that is not you starting from scratch. I'm sorry, I do not buy this for a second. And the first person was already involved in some sort of weird, sketchy digital online business. I do not think that she is a part of iGenius. I'm not sure if she was before. All of these people already had a decent following to sell to, opened up a second account, or are in a cult-like environment like multi-level marketing and are very likely able to sell this to their impressionable downlines, as is typical. And I know this for a fact that this is the case with Jasmine and Elizabeth, who is a leader in iGenius, and also Dramus, who was also able to recruit a good amount of people in her MLM career. So they already have a built-in audience they can sell to. But that will not necessarily happen to you if you don't have a big downline because you're in multi-level marketing or because you already have a big following on social media. And then there's the issue of saturation. Everybody does this kind of stuff now. Like the MLM world at this point, for a lot of MLMs that have been on the market for a while, also these sales tactics are very much outdated, or they're already hitting a market rather that is saturated, and it will be harder for you to sell. And how do I know that she's going this route? How do I know that she's going to pitch this in this weird way? Because she says this is pretty much a course for everybody. You do not know what to sell, you don't have a product yet, don't worry about it. I will teach you how to do this. So she will very likely come up with an online course afterwards, an MRR, a Master Resell Rights course that she's going to offer to us, and then we can sell this course. Because if we don't have a product to sell, we can purchase the course and then resell it, make a business that way, and then make money afterwards if we have figured out what we actually want to do. But that's not how business works. If you don't have a following on social media, if you don't have a following at all, you have nobody to sell to, whether a product has already been made for you or not. And if you don't have a quality product or a quality service, which should come first, you don't have anything to sell either. This is really, really weird. And it is typical at the moment that the scammers are going this route. But if you don't have a following and if you have nothing to really sell, you won't make money. You will spend money on courses, but you won't make an income from that yourself. If you Google MRR, Master Resell, digital courses, there is already saturation there, and it is harder and harder and harder to sell this.
But seriously, take a second and imagine where you could be in just a few short months. Imagine how your online business could scale in the next couple of months if you're willing to do the work. And the best part of it all is you can get everything set up in less than 24 hours with the tools we are offering within this course today. So, my goal here is to show you that your desire to work from home, have those sales notifications coming in while you sleep, make money without being burnt out is all possible, and I'm going to show you how to do it today. So with that being said, let's get into this training so I can show you exactly how it's done. All right, strategy number 1, how to set up an automated business. So here's the thing, the selling part about this business is actually what scares people the most, because people think that it needs to be extremely time consuming and super hard to do. But the truth is, I make sales every single day, and it's usually when I'm doing something entirely different from my business, like while I'm at the spa or on a plane traveling the world, while I'm asleep. It's honestly the best thing ever. And I tell you this because making sales can be a lot more simple and with ease than you were led to believe. I want you to experience those you've just made a new sale notifications, not by doing 8-hour exhausting shifts, not by doing 8-hour coaching calls. That's just not the vibe for online entrepreneurs in this era. Okay, so here's the technique. Write this down in your notes. Highlight a main point that you do not want to forget. And again, drop your comments, drop your questions in the chat box so I can answer it for you. How do you make passive sales from your online business? I want you guys to look at the far left, right? So your potential customer finds you from your social media account. They end up loving, trusting you, and being so inspired by your content that they now are interested and intrigued in what you do. And then you invite them to get your free digital product. This can be in a form of an ebook or a webinar, just like this one. And inside that free digital product, you give them even more free value related to your topic. And at the end of that ebook or webinar, you invite them into your paid program with an irresistible offer that they don't want to miss out on.
You still have to work before you set up such an automated system and offer. You still need to build your social media. You need to create that product. And then you also need to set up the funnel, the payment, etc. So you're not just doing money in your sleep or while you're at the spa. You have to put a good amount of work. And if you want to provide a quality product, I would say you have to put in a really good amount of work to create a product that people actually want, build your social media, and set all of this up.
And then that's when they purchase your program and you start receiving those sales notifications in. And don't worry if this seems a little confusing on how you're going to create your ebook, how you're going to create your sales funnel. We break down everything step by step inside the course. So now that you have your first automated system set up, how are you going to drive traffic to that website? Well, it's by growing your social media accounts. And this is how you're going to do it very quickly. So, number one, you're going to first pick a niche. And then once you have that, you're going to choose at least one or two social media platforms. It can be TikTok, it could be Instagram, YouTube, etc. There's so many different social media platforms. Choose one or two that you enjoy creating content on. And then you're going to start creating short form content. For example, let's say you choose Instagram. Your short form content can be in the form of reels. What this will do is it will grab new attention, meaning it will grab someone's attention who isn't a follower yet, and it will turn them into a follower. But that still doesn't mean that they will buy from you, because what is the one thing people need to have in order for them to buy from you? They need to trust you. So how are we going to get them to trust you? You're going to create value content. What is that? What is value content? This is content where you share and teach your audience something that's related on the topic that you have in your program. When someone can learn something that will better their life overall, that's how you'll become influential and have that trust with your audience. Next, you're going to create a free digital product. It can be, again, in the form of an ebook or a webinar, like I said earlier. Then you're going to find an email provider, okay? That can be MailChimp, Flowdesk, System.io, ConvertKit. There's so many out there. Just make sure you have an email provider. This is so important, you guys. I actually lost out on so many sales because I was ignorant to this method. I never check my email. And so I thought, well, because I don't check my email, everybody else doesn't check their email. That's actually false. A lot of people check their email. And that's why I missed out on so many sales, because I thought that nobody checked their email. So make sure that you have an email provider, a method to collect emails. And what you're going to do is you're going to have a call to action in your short form content. And a call to action can be something like, click the link in my bio to get my free ebook, or click this link to watch my free masterclass. This allows you to start collecting email addresses from your audience and still providing them with free value. AKA exactly what I did to get you on this webinar. You guys found me through one of my social media platforms. You enjoyed and you got intrigued with what you saw and you wanted to know more information. And I brought you over here on this webinar. Okay. And guys, again, this is all automated, which is the best part of it all.
I'm actually just here to snark on this because I thought it would be ridiculous, and it is. It is really stupid. It still takes time to grow your audience. You will not be able to grow a substantial audience quickly in a short period of time, no matter what platform you're on. Yes, you can grow faster on TikTok, and if you post regularly and you use all of the tools, yes, you can also speed up that process. That doesn't mean that people will trust you because you found a niche and because you uploaded content about that regularly. That is just really, really stupid. It takes time to grow an audience of a substantial size that you can then sell to. And let's also not forget about market saturation. Everybody and their mother's scammy dog are doing this kind of crap at the moment, that they're trying to sell you courses on how to create courses to make an income online with an online course. The scammers are out there. The market saturation is already there, and you will only be successful if you have a substantial following.
All right, strategy number 3. This is for the people who really do not know what to sell, but are ready to make money like right now. So, how to get instant sales notifications in your first 24 hours. So you're probably wondering, what would I even sell? I don't even have a clue of what to sell, but I want to make money so badly online. Help. So listen, the great part about this course is I have also attached an income opportunity to it. Yes, thank me later when you guys start making money online, okay? I did this to give the average person the opportunity to really see success online this year, even if they don't know what to sell. I have officially given this course Master Resell Rights. If you don't know what this means, please grab your wine, please grab your popcorn, because this is literally going to blow your mind. So, what is MRR, Master Resell Rights? I call it a done for you business model. It is beginner friendly with a huge ROI attached to it. So, in formal terms, though, it's a clause that you attach to your digital product, which allows purchasers to officially own the course and be able to resell it for 100% of the profit. So you purchase it, you now own it, and now you can make money from it. Okay. So while you're figuring out what product to create, what digital product to create, you can start gaining experience by earning while you're learning at the same time. So who is MRR for? It is for the person who isn't, again, sure of what product to sell, and for the person who wants to start making an online income in the next 24 hours. Now, I attach MRR to this because it is just such a brilliant idea, especially with where the world is at right now. A lot of people need to make money, and people want to do it in the most convenient way. I know I did. That's why I love making money with ease, and I find the best ways to work smarter and not harder and think that I have to invent everything all the time. And I think people are starting to realize this. And so I want to show you guys some success stories from students reselling UBC. So we have Anastasia on the left. She said, girls, I made $1,200 today, but let me give you some context. I run a coaching business, but I got burnt out and wanted more free time. That's why I took MRR. So since I took the course, I started automating my coaching. Now I have setters, closers, and people who do the work for me. So I only have to do content and pretty much control everything. I literally started last week and it's working. Plus content with MRR, which I launched on Tuesday. I'm so happy. This is a blessing. I guess I figured out how to run 2 businesses, but only work 2 to 3 hours a day. LOL. Thank you, MRR.
And here we are at the core of this online course slash webinar slash whatever she's doing there. She wants to sell us her online course that she and her WFAB companions have created, and she's going to attach MRR, Master Resell Rights, to it. So if you purchase this class, then you can resell it and you get 100% of the profit. And we still do not really know what this is about other than digital branding, which in my opinion, this person is really not good in, and she's not a professional, but that is really the core of this pitch, to buy her product. Here's the thing. If you don't have a quality product or quality service to offer, then please do not fall for this crap and do not buy somebody else's course who then offers you that you can also sell that course and get 100% of the profit. If you don't have a social media following, you will not be able to sell this, because every scammer out there does it at the moment. Because it is not about the product. It is not about the actual course. There could be courses out there that are actually good. You could purchase them and then resell them. But in the end, from what she pitches here, it is really not about the actual course, about the actual value of the product that she sells. The value is in the resell rights. But those resell rights are only interesting to you, I've said it before, I'm saying it again, if you have a substantial audience. You will not be able to sell a generic course from someone who claims that they have the secret sauce to success if you yourself do not have a following. Everybody and their mother does it. And why would I want to purchase a course from you because you're reselling it, when I potentially might like the course or want to know more about the course? Then I would go to the source, to the person who created the course. But it's not about the course, it's about the resale rights. There are so many issues with this. If you don't have a product to sell, something of value, then please do not sell. That's complete buffoonery and buffuckery. But I guess those totally legitimate testimonials, they're designed to convince me that this is exactly that, legitimate, because they were able to make a lot of money thanks to MRR, and so are you. You're not. You will spend a lot of money.
So guys, what would a business on autopilot do for you? I want you guys to really sit and think about it for a minute. Imagine waking up to new sales notifications. How amazing would that be? Really, I cannot believe that every morning I wake up to sales notifications from people all over the world. It's insane to me. And this is the power of creating a business on autopilot. I want to ask you guys a question. Why did you really show up today? Like, what was the main reason? I'm assuming you're ready to invest your time into learning digital marketing to start earning $500 per hour for the years to come. I'm assuming you want to make consistent, scalable income even on your days off. And I'm assuming you're ready to ditch the hustle culture and learn how to make money with ease. So at this point, you really have two options. Option number one, continue to put off the big dreams plus goals you had set for yourself because you don't feel ready or enough of an expert yet. Or you can go with option number two and realize that there's never going to be a perfect time to get started and you're never really going to be ready ever. So you decide to just take on this year and fully commit to bettering your life by following a proven step-by-step system. And I want you guys to remember that I am not special. I once started in the exact same place as you, and I was honestly just tired of having $20 to my name and being an absolute loser about it. Yes, I say loser because I gave so many excuses for so long, and that's what prolonged the process of having the life that I have today. I know it's cliche to say, but truthfully, every successful entrepreneur had a loser story. And if we could do it, so can you. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Nothing I've shared with you today is just theory. These are all strategies I have personally used and still currently using, plus other success stories have used these strategies to achieve real results. So now it's your time. It's your time to shine, and I'm ready to give it all to you and help you become your own success story. So I'm going to introduce you guys something that will 100% change your entire life. Introducing the Ultimate Branding course with MRR, plus a special bonus, which is my free ebook template. I created this template so that you don't have to do it from scratch. And all the writing, all the wording in there is made to give your audience a lot of value and for them to be intrigued in what you do. So I'm going to show you exactly how to automate, create, and sell your digital marketing business step by step with proven up-to-date strategies that have made myself and many other people go viral, grow their audience quickly, and make money with ease. So here's what you'll learn inside the course, okay? Module 1, setting up your automated systems step by step. If you're wondering, damn, I am not tech savvy at all, this is going to be so hard for me, don't worry. I am not tech savvy either. And guys, I literally would pay people to create my websites because I could not be bothered. So I knew that the average person was like this as well. So I made sure to add simplicity in this process. So simple to have your sales funnel up in less than 2 hours, all because we have included 2 websites done for you. All you got to do is set it up, change, customize whatever you want, but the template, the layout is all there for you. And I'm going to show you guys in the next slide. All right, you guys, this is your website funnel. This is done for you. This is included in the course. You do not have to come up with a website from scratch, okay? The layout is already done for you. All you got to do is customize it. If this, you don't want this color, you want to change, you can even change the wording. Like I have my title changed. You can use this default video that explains what the course is about, or you can add your own video, or you can delete the video and just have writing on there. Everything is on here. If you're going to resell the course, everything is on here. All you got to do is, again, customize it. Take out your photo, put in your photo. If you have your own product that you are selling, all you got to do is just change up the wording to whatever benefits that your product provides. And we have testimonials. You can add in your own testimonials, a breakdown of the course layout. Everything is here for you. This is yours. You do not have to create it from scratch. I love this so much.
This is such a scam. This only works if you have the ability to sell to an impressionable audience. That's the secret to it. And if you don't have that, you will not build a social media following fast enough before the market is saturated. Unless you yourself have a quality product and people started to follow you online, you utilize the online world and social media to pitch that to the people that already follow you. Unless you have a product that is worth this is such a millennial scam. This is an absolute no-go. Please don't fall for this. You will lose a good amount of money if you fall for these scam artists.
Here is the second done for you funnel website template. This is to collect emails. Remember when I said you need to provide a free digital product, whether it's an ebook or a webinar, to start growing your email list? This is done for you. So you can send this out to your audience and you can let them know something new is coming, be the first to get access. And we show you how to connect everything step by step. So don't even worry about it, but at least you guys don't have to come up with all of this from scratch. This is all yours. And again, you can customize it. I turned it into a brown background. I customized it to my liking. You can also do that as well. Okay, so the second module is all about how to create an infectious brand. So here's the thing. You can have your automated system set up, your business, your sales funnel set up, ready to go. But if you don't know how to drive traffic to those websites, it'll never work. So this goes hand in hand, and it's so important to put at the forefront of your business to learn how to build an infectious brand. And we are going to help you do just that step by step in this course. Module number 3, exactly how to launch step by step. So don't worry if you really have no idea how you're going to start all of this. Everything is inside the course. You just got to follow it step by step. Module number 4, learning all about how to monetize Instagram, what works, what doesn't work, and what to give your audience. Module number 5, monetizing TikTok. Everything you need to know about going viral on TikTok. Myself and 4 other of the lovely ladies who are breaking this down have all gone viral on TikTok and have grown thousands of followers in less than a couple of days. Module number 6, how to create content. Some of you guys might be new to the online world, so you're definitely going to have to learn how to create content in the most efficient way. Module number 7, email marketing. Super important to learn how to create templates. Also, we have included 5 done for you templates right before you launch. So you don't even have to come up with these email templates on your own. They are already done for you right when you launch. Okay. But we also added how to create emails, how to automate your emails as well. Module number 8, being efficient. Like I said, in how to create your content, it is so important that you create your content in the most efficient way. This online world, it's so easy to get distracted. Take your sweet time on things that aren't growing in value or giving you the highest return. In this module, in this course specifically, we're going to teach you what to prioritize, what to not waste your time on, so that you can be efficient in your online business. Module 9, how to stay organized. Super important because we can be all over the place, creating content, editing content, coming up with ideas. It does not have to be hard, you guys. You just have to stay organized and know what to prioritize and what not to prioritize. And we are going to break it down step by step in this module. Module number 10, how to create viral reels for Instagram. This is where you will attract new eyeballs. New attention is how you keep your online business growing. And we're going to show you just that in this module. Module number 11, how to edit your videos on VLLO. This is an editing app, and we teach you exactly how to edit, what to use in order to have the best content. We also teach you how to edit on CapCut. Anything that you need to know, you're going to find in this module. Module 13, how to create value videos. Remember when I said, yes, you need short form content, which is through Reels if you're using Instagram, but you also need to build their trust by providing value content. And we break it down step by step on how to do just that. Module number 14, yes, we need to learn how to sell online. And this is where you're going to find it step by step, the proven way to sell online. Module 15, this is the second last module. I think it's the most important module because without the proper mindset, you cannot succeed in anything that you do. So you need to learn how to start having a winner's mindset, how to remove those negative thoughts, and how to start being the most relentless, the most disciplined entrepreneur that is not going to allow anything to get in her or his way because you're coming for it all. And this is the exact mindset that you need, and we help you how to do just that. And lastly, module 16, daily method of operations, knowing what to do offline so that you can succeed online. Included in this course, you guys, as a bonus, we have added printable worksheets and the UBC community group. Like, this is so important. Community, accountability, all of that, I think, is what has helped me become this version of myself, have the most success online, because I was able to work with other like-minded people who were also at the beginner stages with me. So you're going to work with other people who have just started online as well. We also have weekly mindset calls and once a week Q&A calls. So if you need help with anything, like I mean anything, you come on this call and you ask your question and you will get the answer to it.
She wants to teach us about something she hasn't done herself. She is in an MLM. She is an MLM hopper. She could teach us about recruitment, but she's trying to teach us something she hasn't achieved, she hasn't done herself. This is not a course that is on brand for her. And I would assume that the success that she claims she has, it really comes from her selling the MRR course to her downline, to the people she recruited in Monate and also in iGenius. That is her built-in audience. And she is doing that together with her 4 teammates from WFAB, from iGenius. And I would assume that's where they sell their courses to as well, to the built-in audience they have, the people they recruited into their downline, very likely telling them, hey, this is the material you really need, because that way you're going to learn how to be successful, which I personally find ironic, because they always claim if you join the MLM, if you join my team, you get all of the resources that you need to be successful. Yet we are here in a webinar, online course, masterclass of somebody who says, well, you need this as well now, and then you can be successful. And if you don't have a product idea yourself, just sell this course and you will be good. But what happened to join my downline in iGenius and I will teach you everything you need to know? No, now on top, they also have to purchase this class to be successful. That is gross.
All right, so at this point, you're probably like, hey, girl, but what is the investment? I am ready. What is the investment? So when you pay in full, this bonus will be added, okay? The ebook template that I have created, this is $200. You are getting it for free with the purchase of the course today. The total value of this course plus the ebook template is over $1,500. And you're going to get it today for only $4.99 plus with all the bonuses. But here's the thing. The bonuses do expire very soon. So there's only going to be a couple of hours after the webinar that this bonus will be available. After that, it does expire and you will no longer get the ebook template. So that's $1,000 in savings, you guys.
The bonuses and the prices are currently, when I'm filming this was a week after I had access to this webinar, which is also recorded. So this is not live. The prices and the bonuses are still the same. We're just trying to create FOMO here to make us believe that otherwise we won't have access to a $1,500 course for $500 with all of those exceptional bonuses. They're still the same.
Yes, I do have a payment plan. So you can actually get started for $167 today with 2 payments to follow after that. But here's the thing, you will not get the ebook template and you cannot resell the course until it's fully paid. But when you pay in full today, you will get the bonuses and it's one time, there's no hidden fees, and you'll be able to resell the course and start earning in less than 24 hours. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to the bottom right and you're going to click join now. And once you click that, you're going to get the course plus the free ebook template. And then you're going to open up the website, click join now, and it's going to take you straight over to the sign up page. Okay, this is how it looks like. Once you enter all your information, you're going to immediately get access to the course. Don't forget, you guys, you have the UBC community and networking group, okay? You'll be a part of a private online community of fellow digital marketers upon enrollment. So you'll have access to this as soon as you get started. Now, you might be wondering all of these thoughts. Maybe you have a small audience and you're wondering if this is for you. I want you guys to understand that I once started with 2,000 followers or less before. I've lost my account before and still have grown my online business, even by using my backup accounts. I've worked with people who have started with 0 followers and have grown their audience through our strategies and now has a monetized online business. Now, you guys are probably wondering, how long do I have access? You have lifetime access after purchasing the course in full. Okay. So you're probably wondering, I'm not tech savvy. Can I do this? This is exactly why we created this course, to be super simple with the done for you templates, to cut the time in half, and for us to do all the heavy lifting and for you to reap the rewards. You're probably wondering, I have no sales experience. Is this still for me? Let me tell you something. You have sold your whole life. We don't teach you how to be salesy. We teach you how to attract the customers that are looking for your solution, which is inside your paid program. So with that being said, I'm going to help you create, automate, and sell your digital marketing business, even if you're starting from zero, even if you don't have online experience, even if you have imposter syndrome, even if you're not tech savvy, and even if you're busy. So I want you guys to join us today. Use the button below to enroll. And I'm so excited to create more future success stories, and I hope that you will be one of them. And like always, if you have any other questions, use the chat box in the lower right-hand corner or email support for more help, okay? Thank you for watching my first ever masterclass. I hope you guys learned so much from this, and you guys go out there and take the most action. And I hope to see you guys on the other side. Bye, guys.
I have another question, and that question is why. I do hope that nobody falls for the scam, and I do hope that, her downline doesn't purchase this either, although I have a feeling that that is really the only audience she has, because this screams sketchy and scam and unprofessional. All of the typical scam alerts that go off in my mind, they go off here as well. This is not a good investment. $500 is not an investment if you purchase this course. Unless you consider burying $500 behind your house, or burning it, or shooting it to the stars an investment, then I would say yes, it's an investment. But other than that, it's just you losing $500 on a digital course from a professional scammer, in my opinion, allegedly, when you can get all of this information for free online, and then you don't have to make this investment. And MRR, Master Resell Rights, they're only interesting for people who, number one, have an actual course to sell that is worth it, that is valid. But then again, I would also question, why would I want to purchase from someone who is not the creator of this course, or for somebody who has a huge following? And if you don't have that, then you will not be successful. And I find this MRR trend very concerning for various reasons, because it is all the scammers jumping from one scam to another trying to sell this now, and the market is super saturated, because it is not about the actual class. It is not about the actual online course. She has taken about as much time to explain to us why an MRR course, and you don't need to have any product, you don't need to know what you want to sell, practice with this one, why this is so important. And she has taken as much time on trying to convince us that selling the MRR is just as valid as the actual course. We spend 50% of the time on the one and then on the other thing. It's a scam, okay? If a course doesn't have a certain worth or a certain value, and if you do not know what you want to sell to an audience you might not even have yet, then this will not give you success. Please spend the time and the effort to create either content or products or a service that people actually want. Build a genuine audience you can sell to, and then go that route. That will not happen overnight. This, in my opinion, is just another scammer's approach trying to scam people out of their hard-earned money. And on this channel, we're not falling for it. And in my opinion, all of these efforts are also a good example that WFAB, Work From Anywhere Boss Builders, the group of people that she is leading in iGenius, is drowning, because otherwise the leaders wouldn't spend their time on creating such a bogus course, finding the need to sell that, in my opinion, to their downline, because apparently their recruitment efforts, they're not kicking in anymore, and they're not seeing as much money as they used to in the past. That is why they have to focus their time and energy on something like this. It's a no for me. It's a no for me, WFAB. It's a no for me, iGenius. It's a no for me, MRR. It's a no for me, Jasmine Elizabeth. It's just a no. It's just categorically a no. What did you think of this? It screams scam in my opinion, and I don't necessarily want to say if you fall for this, then you deserve to lose money, but how much more can something scream scam than this presentation? Unfortunately, there are enough impressionable people out there who might fall for this. So let's spread the word that this is not a good idea. MRR has become such a scam in itself, and I find it really upsetting to see the evolution of scams in this day and age. If you like these types of videos, then please consider subscribing. If you like this specific one, then give it a thumbs up. If you would like to let me know something about this presentation or about MRR, then please feel free to do so in the comment section down below. And if you like these types of videos, then hopefully I will see you in my next one. Hopefully getting towards 1,000 subscribers so that I can monetize this channel, then I can get a good light setup, because it's getting really, really dark out and I'm worried getting in that you won't be able to see me. So hopefully you will see me in my next one. Until then, cheers!